I know this looks like a calzone, but it's not. So this was a challenge today. We wanted to have, the cameraman and I were looking to have something for lunch or dinner. We were hungry. He wanted calzones. I didn't have any pizza dough, but I did have refrigerated pie crust dough. And so let me introduce you to the Pizone. And this thing, I predict, is going to be delicious. And I'm making it for you right now. Hey, welcome to Secret Kitchens of New Jersey. So today, a little bit different. You know, we've been filming all day and we're tired and we're hungry. So Jim, who's my cameraman, he said to me, Andrea, can you make us a calzone? And I thought for a second and I said, no, because I hardly have anything in my fridge right now and I certainly had no pizza dough. But I said, let's challenge ourselves to kind of see what's in the fridge and see what we could create. So you know what? I did have a refrigerated pie dough right here. I unraveled it. I have some cut up chicken. I've got some mozzarella cheese, some tomatoes, some parm, some olives, some ricotta cheese, lots of different spices. So I'm going to make something that I'm calling a Pizone because I'm using, don't laugh, I'm using the pie crust dough and I'm going to fill it with all these different things, and I'm sure it's actually going to be delicious. And my point here is that, you know what? See what's in your refrigerator and challenge yourself to make up something delicious. So I've got probably about a cup, maybe a little more of a cup of ricotta cheese. I've got some dried parsley. I'm going to add some salt, a good, healthy pinch of kosher salt here. Some black pepper. I like the name Pizone. I think it's fun. I think it's going to taste good too. I've got a bunch of green olives with pimento, roughly chopped. I have probably about 2 cups worth of cooked chicken that I was probably saving for something. It's going right in. And you know what, let me kind of give this a mix, see where we're going with this. The ricotta cheese kind of binds it all together. All right, I've got some fire roasted onions, and I think these are going to give a great little taste. They're going to hydrate up in the ricotta cheese. You know what, use as much or as little as you want. Some za'atar, which I think is going to give a nice flavor to this. I've got some smoked paprika. I'm going to see how that's going to go. If I can get it open. Give me a second here. Really, paprika? All right, we'll come back to the paprika. Don't ask. I've got some grated parm right in. Let's try this one more time. I don't know. It doesn't want to open up. There we go. There we go. All right, a little smoked paprika, because why not? And it's going to give a great color, too. Throwing in some diced tomatoes. I mean, seriously, just the whole kitchen sink. Wow, I'm going to tell you right now, this smells delicious. It really does. It really does. Okay, this smells great. Now, let's see. All right, I think I got all of those ingredients in there. So let me add some mozzarella cheese. I'm just going to kind of break it up a little. No rhyme or reason to this. This is challenging yourself to see what's in your fridge and make something out of it. We're calling this dinner. You can call it breakfast. You can call it lunch. I don't know if a Pizone would be good for breakfast, but what the heck. All right, so now let's clear the decks. My oven is set to 425 per the package directions on my refrigerated pie crust. Clear the decks. And I'm gonna fill, you know, I'm gonna make one large one. This is probably more than I would ever need. Okay, so let's just get this right in there. It smells great. I think it's gonna taste delicious. Okay, you don't want to overfill it because it'll break, but I think we can get a little more in here. All right. And you know what? We're going to add some extra cheese because we can. All right. So now I left a little extra room on the margin so that I can seal this. And I do have an egg wash right here. Let's turn this over. Well, actually, I'm kind of pinching it to seal it. All right, this, got to turn it around so I can work on it a little more. Okay, just pinching it to seal. Not really too worried because it's not going to be perfect because it's a refrigerated pie dough situation. It's not going to be perfect. I'll turn this around in just a second so you can see what I've done. I'm kind of turning the edges over to seal it a bit. It's your Pizone. You do it any way you want. There, that looks pretty good to me. Okay, so now egg wash. The egg wash gives it a nice color, and it's also going to be great because I'm going to put some flaky sea salt and some sesame seeds on top of this for extra flavor and extra color. So you can leave me a note in the comments what you think about the name Pizone, and let me know if you try it. Okay, so let's take a knife and put a couple of slits in here to let the steam out. I've got some flaky sea salt. Crumble it up a little bit in your hands. Okay, it's going to give great flavor. And lastly, let's take some sesame seeds. I always have these kinds of things in the house. And there you go. This is going in the 425 degree oven. I'm going to check it in 20 minutes. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Hey, let me introduce you to my Pizone. So it was in the oven for about 20 minutes, I'll say. Honestly, it looks great and the place smells heavenly. It's pretty hot, but let's see what we get when we cut it. The Pizone. See, you challenge yourself to see what's in your refrigerator and make something delicious. I think it's gonna, oh, wow. Look at that. Super duper cheesy. I'll turn this around so you can see. Super cheesy, which is the way I like it. It smells great. The crust came out. Nice crust on it. Got the sesames and some flaky sea salt. But of course, it's all about the taste, right? So let's see how the Pizone, does it live up to the hype? It's hot. Okay, my Pizone cooled down a little bit so I can actually taste it. This looks great. It really does. Really does. Wow, it's hot. It's hot. Let's see. It's delicious. Wow. I think this is a winner. So I taste the chicken. It's creamy from the ricotta. Got the tomatoes and a million delicious herbs and spices to spark it. Wow. I'm going to try and do a recipe for this. I don't even know how I can do it. I'll give it my best shot. But I'm telling you, open your fridge, see what's in there, get out your spices, go to town, make your own Pizone. You'll have a blast. Hey, keep watching, keep liking and subscribing. You keep me inspired. And I'll see you next time on Secret Kitchens of New Jersey. Make a Pizone. hope you're not getting that.
Yes, I am. Okay, now we're out.